Hello, I am Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi. There was a time when football was just a game, but then two names came and the game completely changed. Ronaldo. Ronaldo versus Messi. One was a small boy from Argentina who haunted every defender's dream, and the other was a passionate warrior from Portugal who wrote his destiny with his blood. God's favorite child versus humanity's biggest warrior.
Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. They didn't just use football to win. They made it a living legend. Every new talent today is born under their shadow. Yet the truth is, this story will never be written again. Messi was born in a small neighborhood in Rosario, Argentina. His mother was a cleaner and his father a factory worker. When Messi turned 11, doctors told him that a deficiency in his growth hormones would crush his dream.
The treatment was very expensive. At a time when his family was struggling to put bread on the table, Messi never stopped. He was on the ground with the ball every day, as if football was both his medicine and his prayer. Meanwhile, Barcelona noticed his talent, and Messi's journey couldn't be stopped. They didn't call him to a big office. At that very moment, they signed Messi's contract on a napkin that at that time was only used to hold their food, had become a paper that wrote his destiny. That small boy, who could barely speak clearly, now silenced the world's most powerful defenders.
255. Cristiano Ronaldo was born in Madeira, Portugal, a small island with hardly any facilities. Coming from a poor family, he left his mother at age 14 to go to Lisbon. He cried alone but never stopped. That boy was always the first on the ground and the last to leave. The gym was his second home, his body a living mission. While others partied, Ronaldo was doing push-ups. Every day was a battle, and every goal a victory. That little boy always said, "I want to be the best. Not one of the best, the best." Today, he proved that line.
402. Messi and Ronaldo's origins weren't fairy tales. They were a book written with hard work, tears, and blood. A story where dreams were bigger than reality, and the passion so deep that the world bowed down. Both were so big, so iconic, that just talking about them brings tears. Messi and Ronaldo. When they retire, this video should definitely be watched. They are the best ever, the best ever. Messi has 8 Ballon d'Ors, over 800 goals, and is among the top 5 scorers for both Argentina and Barcelona. Some of his records may never be broken. 91 goals in a single calendar year, most assists in the Champions League, 3rd highest free kicks in the world. He wasn't just a forward, he was also a playmaker, scoring and helping his team win. Every goal felt like poetry, every assist like a painting.
555, Ronaldo has 5 Ballon d'Ors and over 900 goals. He is the real king of the Champions League, having won it 5 times and scored over 140 goals, making him the top scorer ever. He left his mark at Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and Portugal. He played like a machine, every match a mission. In big matches, when everyone else felt pressure, Ronaldo shone even brighter. Both of them not only created new records, but shattered old ones. Their greatest record? Consistency. For 15 years, they were the 2 biggest players in the world without a bad season. Social media, media pressure, injuries, personal tragedies, still, they scored 40 to 50 goals every year. This wasn't just physical fitness, it was the pinnacle of mental discipline. Messi and Ronaldo didn't just train their bodies, they made their minds warriors.
725. When Ronaldo moved from Manchester United to Real Madrid in 2009, the world realized something huge was coming. And that's when football's most iconic, intense, and beautiful rivalry began. Messi versus Ronaldo. This rivalry wasn't just between clubs, it was a battle of contrasting philosophies. From then,
El Clasico became more than a match. It became a battlefield. Fans and analysts would ask, who will win today, Messi or Ronaldo? On the pitch, Ronaldo's presence alone would shake defenders' confidence. Messi, when he had the ball, controlled gravity itself, making 4 defenders disappear in a single run.
926 Messi and Ronaldo didn't just break stats, they set impossible standards for football, becoming a dream for new players. Scoring 50-plus goals per year, winning trophies, creating iconic moments, only these two ever did it. They weren't just stats, they were a generation's emotions. A child in the stadium holding a Messi poster or an old fan crying watching Ronaldo. It wasn't just football, it was part of life. When Messi lifted the World Cup in 2022, it wasn't just Argentina winning, it was the fulfillment of a 15-year-old dream. When Ronaldo won Euro 2016 with Portugal, it wasn't just a match, it was the victory of a boy who once slept hungry, missing his mother in Lisbon. Their stories aren't made of trophies. They're made of nights of training alone, matches against the world, again and again. Sacrifice, pain, and immortal willpower. These are the names Messi and Ronaldo. New superstars keep shining, Mbappe, Haaland, Vinicius Jr., but something is missing, the divine pressure only Messi and Ronaldo understood. They weren't just talented, they were mentally indestructible. Facing criticism, media wars, trolls, they always answered with football, goal by goal. Never complained, never tired. Every season they broke new records. Messi, a natural genius, seemed made by God just for football. Ronaldo, a self-made warrior, set standards so high that the world had to redefine excellence. One was calm, the other thunderous, but football needed both. Stars will keep coming, trophies will be won, records broken, but Messi and Ronaldo only happen once. They weren't just players, they were the heartbeat of football. As long as football lives, their names will remain immortal. Their stories aren't made of trophies, they're made of nights of training alone, matches against the world, again and again. Sacrifice, pain, and immortal willpower. These are the names Messi and Ronaldo. New superstars keep shining, Mbappe, Haaland, Vinicius Jr., but something is missing, the divine pressure only Messi and Ronaldo understood. They weren't just talented, they were mentally indestructible. Facing criticism, media wars, trolls, they always answered with football, goal by goal. Never complained, never tired. Every season they broke new records. Messi, a natural genius, seemed made by God just for football. Ronaldo, a self-made warrior, set standards so high.
Looking back at their legacy, one thing is clear. They weren't just two players, they were an era. Every weekend felt like a festival. Every goal became a memory. Football wasn't just played or watched, it was felt. Fans waving Argentina and Portugal flags, wearing Barcelona and Real Madrid jerseys, they fought, but respected both. In football's DNA, Messi and Ronaldo will always be written together, like two of the most beautiful pages of a book. Thank you. Football became a religion because of them. Even after they leave, football's heart will beat in their name.